Hey guys and girls, happy weekend. And to mark it, we're watching a much better movie than I saw earlier on tonight. But I'll keep that close to my chest because I am going to do a little bit of a review of it a bit later. But for now, we're returning to a classic 1980s black comedy teen drama, and that is, of course, Heathers, one of the staples of 1980s teen dramas and has become like a cult favorite over the years. And this is, of course, to continue marking the sad and untimely passing of Shannen Doherty. This was one of her first really big film roles and stars, of course, Winona Ryder in a very early role of hers, and also Christian Slater in quite an early role of his. So, two fresh faces in the leads, and we're excited to do a rewatch. And we hope you guys will watch it with us and have a good time. Seems like a good way to spend the weekend. I remember when we did our 80s films list, you had this in your top 10, didn't you? This was one of your picks, and it's a favorite of mine. Like I didn't quite have it that high up to make the top 10, but I do like this movie a lot. I think it was pretty original and cutting edge and ahead of its time.
It was great, and I love
Very
how it was
affordable.
basically written to say "f you" to all of the John Hughes feel good teen dramas like that were coming
It's
out.
a very
right?
different sort of teen
Yeah,
drama. Yeah, it
hmm
is more darker and satirical than those sorts of movies. And
very clever as well. It's got some very fun commentary on teenagers and just teen mentality and suicide and glamorization of that, and it's just fantastic. I was watching Winona talk about this movie recently, and she said that when she got the script for this movie, she basically called the producers and said, "I will work for free. I will work for whatever you want. Please just let me be in this movie. Let me say these lines." And apparently all of the actors were really, really keen to do this movie
really
because
good.
it was so different and the script was so sharp. So Keith
Very
has
sharp.
mame me very proud and has purchased the Blu-ray.
Yeah,
So
I got this was the 40th edition Blu-ray, which came out like well 2018, wasn't it? Because it was to mark the and it's so fancy. It's got both the 4K and the Blu-ray. But
yeah, he's
hey,
trying to
Melissa,
one up me.
welcome.
Hey, Melissa, because
Yeah,
I only have the Blu-ray. I
yeah.
have the 20th anniversary
What a
Blu-ray.
slacker.
I know. I'm lagging
Well,
behind.
I do like that cover. I think I might prefer that cover a little bit to mine, although mine's quite good as well. It's got the head in the bottom.
Oh,
So
nice.
yeah,
That's cool.
yeah, and lots of fancy features, which, as I was saying to Rachel, I might never get round to watching because I never have the time to watch special features anymore. I think, especially since modern DVDs have way more features, so they just take up hours of your life if you just watch all of them.
I know, but they're so good.
I know they
I
are,
love
but
special features.
I think because I run a YouTube channel and keep quite busy, it is hard to find the time, you
Yeah.
know.
Oh, look at
But
Mr. Important. He doesn't have time
thank you.
to watch
Yeah.
lowly
No,
behind
I'm
the
too
scenes
good for
like
that.
the
No.
rest of us peasants. Melissa wants to see the back of them, so mine's just pretty standard, just
I
showing some
do quite like
photos.
that bonus features sort of box there it has. I like
Yeah, it
that
is pretty
layout.
cool. So I've got an audio commentary and a couple of featurettes, a trailer, and some film facts on mine. So yeah, those are the special
Oh,
features
is
I've
that the
got. I'm pretty
sort of
sure I've already watched them.
the film facts? Is that the sort of thing where they appear during the movie at like
Yeah,
certain?
You
Yeah,
turn it on and they
that's
pop up as the film plays. It's actually pretty cool. So that's the back of my cover, Laura. I bought this probably about
no,
15 years ago. I found it in a secondhand
fair
store and
enough.
I was so excited because I'd never found Heathers before. So I was just like, yes,
Yeah,
snapped
I
it up
do like your
immediately.
Blu-ray copy. And are they interesting facts or are they just a bit lame?
Oh, you know
Because
what? I don't think
sometimes
I've
they
watched
can
it
be
with
quite
facts.
lame.
So
Yeah.
maybe I'll pop them on now and have a look. But
Sometimes they just give you facts that are of no interest to anyone and just
yeah.
doesn't seem like much more than you couldn't just find out on Wiki or things.
Sing along. If we were watching the musical, I would be singing
Thing.
along.
Well, maybe we'll do that another time.
Oh, Melissa's asking. Oh, what happened to my hand, Melissa? Oh, I have nerve damage in my hands from a bad case of carpal tunnel syndrome. So these are compression gloves that just kind of help with the pain. It's just an ongoing thing, unfortunately. But that's why you often see me with these or with the arm braces when I'm on streams.
So Russell says,
like
yeah.
on the Walmart app.
Is that the musical he's talking about? I don't know.
Oh, maybe that would be cool.
Over here, you can watch it on Freevee, the Amazon streaming service.
Oh.
So I've still not watched it, but I know you've heard the songs and say they're really good.
Maybe we should, maybe not today because I've got some stuff on, but at some point we should watch the musical because the musical is so much fun. And it is, and I think the best thing about the musical is it really captures the tone of the movie. It's almost like they just transplanted the movie into a musical. It's got the black humor and it's got the inappropriateness and it doesn't shy away from all of the darker topics. It's actually really good.
Okay,
so,
cool.
Yes. Alrighty.
So Melissa, are you going to watch with us? I take it you might do, because I know Melissa said the other night she's a big fan of this movie, so probably wants to.
But not
can't stand movies. No, that's fair. They're not for everyone.
They're not for everyone.
They're very niche. You either get into them or you don't really. There's no in between normally with musicals.
Okay, Melissa's not going to watch. All right.
Okay, so but she might hang out. Hopefully, yeah. Okay, so hang on. I've got it. Pause again. Okay, well now I'm actually on 3 seconds.
All right, perfect. So we're good to go.
Okay. So I'll count us down, guys. Anyone who's watching, then as soon as I say go, press play and we'll go. It's not too long. It's quite a short movie, this one. So in and out quite nicely, as they say. in a brothel. Sorry.
Oh dear. Let's watch the movie.
No, that wasn't that crude.
That was terrible. Oh dear. That's cool, Melissa. You do you. You can stick around for the chat and we'll definitely be doing some commentary.
I get that. Yeah, Rachel will be quoting every line as normal. Probably.
That too.
Okay.
All right.
I'll count us down, guys. 3, 2, 1, go. I can't even remember which studio produces this.
Oh, it's produced by Denise Denovi. She produced Little Women, the version that I really love.
Oh, yeah. She produces a lot of really good sort of indie type films.
Yeah.
I mean, her name was on something recently I watched, but it was something I wasn't that keen on, actually. But I do associate her with pretty good, indie type films.
I love this music. I love this. This opening is so good.
It's a great use of this song, yeah. Traditional.
I wanted to see if I could find a red scrunchie to put my hair up today, but I couldn't find one.
Oh, that's a shame. That would have been a great add-on. And this, of course, was one of your favorite movie openings.
It's just a great establishment. Yeah, I just think it really shows, what the movie is. It looks really pretty and shiny, but it's actually really horrible. And it's a great introduction of the Heathers themselves. I love this shot here.
Yeah. I wasn't sure. Yeah, Russell asked me this earlier about this film, Almost Dead, with Shannen. I think I might have heard the title, but I'm not sure if I've ever seen it. Oh, it's got what's his name, Ofo out of Beetlejuice. I keep forgetting he's in it. And it's round about the same time as well. That's funny.
We also have Grams in here from Charmed.
Really good sort of murder mystery style Miss Marple weapons, aren't they? Those.
Yeah, they're great. Hammers. They're great.
I did it in the library with the croquet.
I was going to say it was Professor Plum in the library with the croquet.
Yeah, I think the style and the hair and the costumes is so 80s. Well done.
Heather. Plus, all the Heathers and Veronica are color coded.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which I love.
Quite a lot of thought gone into it. Poor
God,
young.
Shannon's a baby. I think she's only 17 in this.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And also,
Shannon was...
I think
sorry.
this is the sort of character she plays really well, because you get the impression she doesn't really want to be in this group. And
No, she's definitely,
weird, sort of pressured into it. Good old CGI 1980s headshot.
Dear diary. Oh God, the shoulder.
I take it they didn't really bury Winona Ryder.
I'm assuming not, but you never know.
It did look a bit CGI, but it didn't look terrible. I've definitely seen worse effect shots.
What is your damage, Heather?
There you go. That's the line
One of the most
Rachel was
iconic
quoting
lines.
at me the other night.
Oh my God, look at Shannon. She's a baby.
I actually found today, because I was going through Shannon's filmography, and I found a really early role where she does a voice in an animated film. I don't know if you've heard of this. I'll have to look it up again. It's got one or two recognizable actors in it, but it's from 1982, I think. So
interesting.
I think that must have been pretty much her first film role of any sort. So I guess she must have been really young.
Yeah.
Because she's young in that Our House, isn't she?
Yeah.
Well,
she's only 17 or 18 here, so yeah, she would have been like 11, 12.
Yeah, and that film actually is on the MGM map, which I've got as part of Amazon, so I might check it out at some point. I forget what it's called now.
Oh God, Curtin Ram.
Ram?
Yep, his name is Ram.
I don't normally like dudes called Kurt, to be fair, but next to a guy called Ram, he suddenly seems a lot better.
Keith is going to be watching Mallrats. Melissa, yeah.
Next Friday in the UK and the US will be that stream. That's a pretty lively jumper.
Oh God, the shoulder pads. I know that we were power dressing in the 80s, but it's very bad. Oh God.
I think I might prefer it to some of today's fashion, though.
Oh, really?
Just because it's more eye-catching and colourful. It's more interesting to look at.
You got to turn sideways to get through the door.
It's all right. She's not talking to me. She's quoting the movie. Right. This weird sort of cryptic message. So do they call it high school in Australia? What do they call it?
Yeah.
They
We've
do.
got high
Yeah,
school.
because it's just school over here. It's not really called high school.
So you have, but high school is a lot longer here. So primary school goes from kindergarten to year 6, and then you go to high school in year 7, and high school is just year 7 to year 12.
Oh, okay.
So yeah. They are really mean to Martha Dunstock, Melissa.
They really are.
Oh, this is Veronica's old friend before she became popular. Before she became one of the Heathers. Thank you.
Okay, so the animation I was thinking of, it's called something like The Secret of, and it's Nim?
The Secret of Nim?
Nim.
Yeah. I know The Secret of Nim. That's about mice. It's really cute. I've seen it. It's actually kind of dark as well.
Yeah, she does a voice in that.
That's cool. I'll have to watch that again.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I've never seen it, so I'll have to check it out.
Yeah. Oh, this is ridiculous. The same day. Look at James Spader knockoff over here. I give it all to the homeless. I love this. You're beautiful.
Yeah, there's a few names in the animation because Derek Jacobi's in it. Elizabeth.
I remember The Secret of Nim. Like I said, it's one of those, like, I think it was like a Don Bluth type movie.
Yeah, I think it mentions him in like the thing because he directed.
Damn, did I miss my favorite line?
Sorry,
No, it's okay. No, it's all right.
We can get back to the film. I was just curious to find.
Here we go. Fuck me gently with a chainsaw. Such a great line.
And you were calling me crude a minute ago.
It's a line straight from the movie, dude.
No, but people are going to start to think we've got a weird relationship.
Russell Christian Slater does look the same.
It is a great line. So which is the one you were saying is like a James Spader knockoff?
Oh, he's gone now. He was on the camera just before. It was just like a random character.
Okay. Yeah, there's so many of those, it seems, from this time period.
Well, yeah, I mean, the 80s. They all probably watched Pretty in Pink.
Yeah, it's got a good soundtrack. Yeah. Damn, those some scary David Cronenberg style glasses on that guy.
Oh,
Jesus.
no, right. Freaking hell, here's Ram again. Hey. Here are the stoners. Or the metalheads, rather.
I like the way he's got, like, red coming out of his cut-off jeans. That's a bit random. Like, I don't know what he's got underneath there. Is it, like, jogging, like...
I don't even know, man. It was the 80s. It was a very weird time. Now, they're the stoners.
Look at that hair. Jesus.
Oh, poor Martha Dunstock.
I really love, like, kind of like the dreamlike vibe to some of these scenes. How it feels quite a realistic sort of cafeteria scene, but there's just a quirky little dreamlike vibe to it as well.
The score helps too. The music they use, the instruments they use for the score and stuff. Yeah. Oh God, jocks in any decade do not change. They're always the same. So basic.
Yeah, I think Renona. Oh, that was a good eye roll as she left there.
Mm-hmm.
She managed to do an eye roll and walk at the same time. That's pretty impressive. Yeah. But that's why she turns to the dark side. It's sort of like anything's better than hanging out with these dweebs. She's got great hair, though. Is it Kim Walker, the one who was just talking?
Kim Walker. Oh, my God. Just a true friend's work is never done. Oh, not good. Not good.
Are you not a fan of Kim Walker, then? Or
no, I am. No, it's sad. She has a line in this movie about it, which is, did you eat a brain tumor for breakfast? She died of a brain tumor.
Oh, I had no idea. I didn't know she wasn't around anymore.
Yep. She died quite young of a brain tumor. Oh my God, look at this. Look at this dressing.
Thanks, Rachel. I can't really make any dark jokes after that.
I'm sorry.
It's my fault. I walked into it. I had no idea.
Ooh, Veronica's intrigued by the mysterious emo dude in the corner.
Yeah. He's very good at playing these sorts of roles, Slater.
Yeah, I heard that in this role, he's basically channeling Jack Nicholson. And once you know that, it's like...
You can see that.
You can really see it.
Well, I'm pretty sure, and I might be wrong, but didn't he play the Jack Nicholson part on stage in A Few Good Men? I'm sure I heard that.
Oh, probably. Actually, I think you're right. We'll have to look into that, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Wow, that is a stupid question.
My mum was rewatching that film earlier when I went to the cinema. So
what didn't she like?
I think she had the better evening, probably.
Yeah. Sounds like he's gonna murder her. How very.
What didn't she like? He's
Arms
drawing
around
her
her,
in
he's
with
hanging out.
his
I know.
creepy Pied Piper style poetry.
Oh God, look at these two idiots. Shit,
Look at
Ram.
these two dweebs.
Come on, dude. Let's kick his ass. Yeah. Dude bros. They are the same everywhere.
Melissa, need to watch Turf. Turf, what's that? Do you have any idea
That
what
was
that is?
the she mentioned that earlier.
But have you heard of it?
No.
Okay.
God, look at these two dickheads.
Well, maybe we'll look into it, Melissa.
Oh, this was definitely made in the 80s.
One of them I've seen in stuff. One of
Probably.
these two, like, yeah, like, okay.
They won't expel him. They won't expel him for bringing a gun to school. They were blank.
Is that what he said?
Mm-hmm. Yep, I love. Look, you guys see how America's changed. You know, in the 80s, apparently you could bring a gun to school with blanks, and you just get suspended.
80s movie with James Spade and Robert Downey.
Oh wow!
As in Downey. Okay. There's quite a good one.
Did you have a brain tumor for breakfast?
I'm sure it's James Spader. He's in a movie with. I might be getting it the wrong way around, but there's, I think, a movie with Rob Lowe called Bad Influence or something.
That sounds vaguely familiar.
It's like Curtis Hanson, who went on to do LA Confidential. It's one of his early. It's something like that. I can't remember because I think James Spader might play the straight guy, and like Rob Lowe might play the guy who comes in and seems like this cool guy, but then messes with his life, sort of thing. And is I'm pretty sure it's got Master Cross in as well.
Oh, nice.
I think the movie I'm thinking of has. I just can't remember what the two leads are exactly.
That's right. She's taking Veronica to her first super cool college party. Oh yeah, I do not miss being in high school.
Shannen is very cute and adorable.
She's adorable.
Yeah. It's just impossible to like her, even though she's hanging around with these awful people.
Oh, look, it's Grams. God, these must be like the richest. I mean, they have a croquet course in their backyard.
Yeah, it just seems like this is a common thing that they're always out there playing. Oh, who's that actress? I know that.
That's Grams. That's Grams from.
Yeah,
from
but
Charmed.
Out of what? Oh yeah, Charmed. Okay, you did say. I must have missed that. I've seen her in lots of things. I think I've seen her in other stuff apart from that. But
because you're an idiot. Not talking to you. I'm quoting. I'm quoting you too. Great pate. Who eats pate at 17? Jesus, these people are bougie, man. They're like the 80s version of bougie. BQ. She's parked in the handicap.
Yeah, what the fuck? That's like a whole Seinfeld episode where they park in a handicap parking space because they think nothing can go wrong, and then it does, and it leads to a whole thing. Did he say like shack snack or something?
Something like that. Yeah.
It's a pretty funny phrase.
Oh, Russell, everyone likes Winona. You can't not like Winona.
I thought he was like rubbing his nether regions for a minute. It's like his hand went pretty low, but I think it just went into the pocket.
You can't do that when I just taken a drink of coffee, dude. It almost ended up in my lungs.
Maybe Christian Slater was going to do it and then remembered he was on camera, so he just put it in the pocket instead. He's got the cool chopper.
Of course he does.
And the 80s style earring. Although he's only got it in one ear, doesn't he? That's
Yep,
a
because
very
that was
80s
cool.
thing
That
to
was
do.
very
Well,
80s and
apparently,
90s.
yeah.
Yep. I liked a guy with an earring back in the 90s.
I bet you did. I can just about tolerate a girl with earrings, but I can't really stomach a
Let
guy
alone a
with.
guy.
That's a bit too much.
Not your type, Keith. You don't want to
Not
date
not
me
my
just
time.
earrings.
No. So I would say to Slater's character, lose the earring, otherwise it's off.
They have a great song in the musical set when they're at the getting their slushies called "Freeze Your Brain."
I do like the title alone.
Throw your coats on the floor, ladies. Brad.
Check out the big brain on Brad. I just think of Pulp Fiction every time I hear like.
Oh no.
Because there's actually an episode of X-Files with a character called Brad, and he's like this really smart sort of high-tech computer guy, and it turns out the government are after access to his brain. So I just think of that Pulp Fiction line, check out the big brain on Brad.
Awesome. Veronica looks like she's having the time of her life.
Some pretty freaky shirts at this party. You see a lot of like these sort of clubs in like movies from this sort of period. It's a weird sort of looking club. It just feels like quite a rich, preppy sort of style.
I'm assuming it's a frat house.
Yeah, it must be something like that. Oh, she's back to the diary.
Yep, she's pissed. She's pissed at Heather. Heather. Must stop Heather.
Season 1, Russell. It's quite an early episode. It's sort of like the iRobot Eugene of the X-Files, where a little bit where they're sort of doing like the kind of the whole internet early thing.
Always love that shot.
That shirt is really rough.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
He's got the creepy smile, and then
well, look at him. He's coming in for He's coming in to try his hand at felony sexual assault. Look at him. Ugh.
The way he relaxes, like that's going to improve his chances. It's like you apologize and hope that she forgives you.
Punch him in the nuts, honey. Just kick him in the nuts.
Feminist. In this case, the pen is much mightier than the sword, it seems. At the moment, anyway. That could change later in the film. But...
Veronica's not doing so good. Oh, this guy's complaining. He's like, your friend would not let me sexually assault her. Dude, what's up with that?
Hell no.
Uh-oh. Should have let her jam. Now you got puke on your shoes. Oh, God, she's messy. Poor Ronnie.
That must be why she's got her hair pinned back in this scene. She's so used to vomiting.
You stupid fuck. You goddamn bitch.
Now, girls. Trading some classic Buffy Cordy style insight, but with more colourful language. Because they couldn't get away with that stuff on Buffy.
Lick it up, baby. Lick it up.
Well, that's true.
Oh, yeah. So again, here she's threatening. She's like, Monday morning, you're out, you're deleted, cancelled, whatever. And in the musical, she's got a great song here called Dead Girl Walking, where she's basically like, shit, They're going to screw me over at school. I'm going to go have sex with Jason Dean.
I think that's part of
windows.
the challenge. Is like I think they do have to modernize it a little bit when they bring it like a newer version, but you still have to stay true to what the film was.
And
That's
it does.
always
Seriously, the musical is just it's so good. It just captures the spirit so well. Yeah, no, I mean that's true, Laura. But I mean, you know, we all went to parties we maybe shouldn't have gone to when we were 17. I know I did.
I bet you did. Yeah, I mean, this escalated fast.
Again, they're teenagers. It kind of does. You know, there are better places to hook up, girls, people. I mean, you had a bed.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure that's one of the gags we were making when we were watching, like, you know, that St. Valentine's Day Massacre. Oh my!
Yes.
Because they kept trying to hook up in like the mine, and kept getting upset about they couldn't have the party. Well, you're adults. I mean, you can go and hook up in your own rooms. You know, it's not that hard. It's much more nicer as well. You've got a nice cozy bed too. Melissa says,
"Be adults and die."
Homefront. No, not sure if I've seen that. No, I don't think I have, to be honest.
Yeah, Laura, she did. I was actually just telling Keith about that, and he yelled at me.
Well, I didn't. I could have said something like, well, it's a bit like Patrick Swayze being in Ghost. And then, unfortunately, years later, he did die a bit prematurely. But that's what I'm saying. I couldn't really do an inappropriate joke because it was so sort of dark. Hole clean. What a weird sort of branding. Hull is like a northern city in the UK, by the way. Hull. Has that been imported from the UK, maybe? Are we responsible for the way this film is heading?
Uh-oh. Ugh.
Nice bit of milk in with your poison.
Well, she's trying to do milk and orange juice. He's poured poison.
I know.
Yeah. Man, he is so dark. Like, seriously, like, he's like fully just like come here to murder someone. Like, dude. The pink kitchen.
I do like the kind of like milk cartons from this era because you very rarely see a milk carton now. And I love the way they have like adverts on them, or like if someone goes missing or something, they would put
that must be an American thing. We never had missing kids on our milk cartons.
I'm pretty sure
here.
we never had that. No. Well, it's a pretty smart way to raise awareness because everyone has to have milk at some point, so it's right there. Jesse James. That's a good one.
Yes, it's exactly what I think. And she does.
Oh, gross! That blue tongue.
Corn nuts.
Her reaction was pretty good though. Like she sold it pretty well. It was a little bit over the top and cartoony, but it must be a hard scene to act that. So she did a pretty good job.
Is she wearing slippers in bed?
Yeah, I guess she likes to be cozy.
Or your worst enemy? Same difference.
Brilliant. Is who dead, Laura? Oh, you mean the girl in the film? Yeah.
Oh yeah, she dead.
Yeah. I mean, if you've never seen this movie before, you would never really see that coming. I think that's part of the beauty.
Oh yeah.
People sort of not expecting the film to be as dark as it turns
No,
out.
you go in just expecting like Mean Girls or something, and we end up with, you know, murder at 8 a.m.
Yeah. And sort of dark ahead of its time in many ways.
Oh,
because
yeah.
of, you know, what would then go on in the 90s and later on. So
Teenage suicide. Don't do it.
I'm gonna guess that's from the musical.
No, it's a song that's played in this in the movie a little bit later on.
I'm not sure
Yeah.
I've heard that song before. Well,
Yeah.
I've probably heard it in this movie, but
That's right. Veronica's really good at forgery. Yeah, Laura, most people come in thinking it's Mean Girls, but no, this is no Mean Girls. So much better.
yeah, you seem to have a real downer on Mean Girls. I think it's better than you give it credit for. Like, don't get me wrong, I do prefer this. Like, this is, but I do like Mean Girls.
I do enjoy Mean Girls. I think it's funny. I think the actors are really good, but I do have some issues with the way the script portrays. Yeah. Anyway, we'll talk about that when we actually do Mean Girls. Yes, definitely dark comedy, black comedy. This movie, which I love because I love black comedy if it's done right. Because you do have to be careful with black comedy.
That's why you normally drink black coffee, because you just
I do not. I drink
mood
coffee
to
with
be
milk.
So black.
Black coffee, like
Whoever invented black coffee should be shot. It's pretty disgusting. It tastes like sort of diesel, like fuel or something.
No, Laura, Mean Girls was actually written from a non-fictional book called Queen Bees and Wannabes that was about teen girls and their behavior, and Tina Fey wrote it from there. But I'm assuming there were some like influences from Heathers.
Yeah, I would say so. In the same way as, I know, again, it's a different sort of movie, but I would say Clueless was probably influenced by Heathers as well.
Jawbreaker as well. Jawbreaker, absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh yes, all the panic over, oh my god, one of our students killed ourselves, and this was the 80s. Suicide wasn't exactly, you know.
There's a lot more smoking in this scene that.
Oh yeah, I'm just looking at them all sitting at school, just. Is Heather the cheerleader? Yeah, Heather McNamara. Jawbreaker is good, Russell. I really like Jawbreaker. We need to go half a day on a cheerleader. Awesome.
Well, you'll have to chuck that in with one of Rachel's picks sometime in the future.
Watch it, Heather. You might be digesting food there. Yeah, where's your urge to purge? Fuck it.
I think, Laura, the musical is pretty much the same story.
Yeah. The musical is the same story, just with some, some events are switched around so that it fits the musical format a little bit better, obviously. But yeah, the murders are still in the musical. And the songs are freaking fantastic. So good.
Yeah, I still haven't really heard any of the songs. I know you.
I'll have to send you some or sing you some.
Well, I mean, I might watch it on Freevee. No, I can live without you singing them.
Oh, come on. The amount of times I've suggested to yours.
If we do it on stream once, then we can both have a little sing along.
Well, you know how I said I was going to make you watch an episode of Riverdale? I did contemplate the Heathers musical episode.
Oh, yeah, you mentioned they did that. Yeah.
Veronica's drowning herself because her plan has backfired, and all of a sudden everyone is glorifying Heather, which I absolutely love that commentary. How Heather dying suddenly makes her like, everyone's like, oh my God, she was so, like this scene here. So good. Yes, Spice World is still on the cards, Russell.
I think we'll just get it out of the way soon, Russell. Then we can move on.
You'd think I was taking him to have his teeth pulled. Oh, that's right. Heather's suicide note. We'll pass it around the class so you can all read her suicide note. This is pathetic.
Look at bloody Rick Moranis in that scene. Jesus, look at it. He looks like a teenage Rick Moranis.
The guy in the green shirt here.
Yeah, glasses. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, the Heathers aren't sisters. They're just the popular girls, Laura, and they all just happen to have the same name.
No, you really
you're
are.
boring.
Yeah, really is.
Yeah, but no, it's just like,
who's he trying to kid?
I know, right? I love this. And then she,
yeah, that's brilliant. That's brilliant.
So good. Oh God, Heather running to all the different channels, all the different stations.
Rhino.
Awesome. Heather, how many networks did you run to? You talking about? You hated her. She hated you.
Going all a bit sort of Willow Rosenberg with the interviews around the.
Oh, it's brilliant. Oh, it's just so good. I just love it. I just love the commentary. Oh man, Broken Arrow, Christian Slater, and John Travolta. That is such a 90s throwback, Russell. That is such a 90s throwback. And yes, Laura, that's exactly it. Everyone loves you when you are dead. They actually have a similar commentary in Pretty Little Liars with the character of Allison and some characters saying, dying doesn't make you a saint. Oh, here's Christian Slater's dad. Remember fucking Kansas?
Yeah, it's Fat Who Hefner, I think I'll call this guy. He's got the Hugh Hefner sort of hair, but then he doesn't have quite the same sort of physique.
What is he even doing on that treadmill? Like, he's like slow walking on the treadmill. Okay.
That's no power walk.
Oregano. Oh, right. I just remembered what happened to his mum.
Yeah.
Winona's like, there's some weird stuff going on here.
It might be time to go home.
Yeah. It's like, time to go. Have a break, Veronica. Sit down. Have some pate, because 17-year-olds eat pate. First day after Herod's suicide like. Sit down. Daughter, tell us about your day. Maybe. Because you're an idiot.
I love how the dad gets annoyed over virtually nothing.
You too. Great pate. There goes mother. Want to get ready for that funeral. Yeah. It's kind of cool, isn't it?
Oh, there he is out of Beetlejuice.
Yep.
Ofo. The wedding clothes. Ooh.
That was great. That was gold. That was a good one.
I love when his suit comes off in there and he starts crying. All right.
Oh, check out this hat.
A few horror movies then.
Oh God, it's a tragic thing. I'm having a hard time dealing with it.
Love it. Oh, so sad. Yeah. This actor, he killed himself. So yeah. Another
one in the scene now.
Yep, the one who was the one who was just in the scene.
Yeah.
Before. Yeah. Oh God,
okay.
Ram again.
Did he mention Bill Murray?
I don't know, maybe.
Something
all of
like
this.
He was talking some drivel.
I felt bad every time I did it. Praise Jesus. Hallelujah. Okay, Heather, you can't be smiling at the deathbed of your friend. Well, you kind of did. I just want my high school to be a nice place. Did that sound bitchy? Look at her using the holy water to do that. That's brilliant. Well, seriously though, this hat Veronica's wearing.
Yeah, I sort of thought it was like one of those hats you wear at a party that you get out of Crackers, because that's what it looks
guessing it's
like.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, like those ones that you get at Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't really like her outfit in this scene.
No.
It's sort of the one part of the movie her fashion lets her down, really.
Oh, that's
I guess
right.
she was just playing it safe because she's at a funeral.
Yeah. Oh, Heather wants her to go out with Kurt and Ram tonight.
Kurt and Ram. I can't believe they're in the movie as much as they are.
They have a song in the musical.
Do they?
It's called Blue. It goes,
okay.
You make my balls so blue, they're really hurting. I'm being serious. That's an actual lyric.
I believe it.
Oh, God. You're at a funeral for Sorry. You're at a funeral and at a church. For God's sake. Oh, this was definitely made in the 80s, wasn't it?
Damn, he's got him in like a full Nelson, pretty much.
Oh, no.
That's brutal.
Yep, JD's plotting his next murder.
Just casually strolling by on the motorbike. And no one notices him. They're just all caught up in their own stuff.
Yeah, Russell Winona Ryder. Yeah, Beetlejuice was one of her earliest roles. And she actually got the script for this from, I think, the producer from Beetlejuice. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Dude bros are the same in every freaking decade. It doesn't matter what decade you're in. Dude bros are always the same.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that means, to be honest, because we're all dudes because we're all men.
Yeah, but I call this particular type of dude bros.
Okay.
They're the. Oh my God! Look, they took them tipping cows. This is their idea of a hot date. Let's go tip some cows. To be fair, we used to tip cows back in the day.
I have no idea. This stuff is alien to me. I have no idea.
Okay. We do cow tipping here in Australia. It's not good. It's very bad. I personally never tipped a cow, but it's literally this.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah, you get drunk, you run around, you push the cows over. Oh my God, Heather is literally being sexually assaulted in the background of this scene.
She is.
Like, actually.
No, she is. Yeah.
Uh-huh. And Veronica just leaves her there. That's dark. What is he, just following her around like a creeper? Or Edward Cullen? Heather's getting sexually assaulted in the background, Veronica. Let's go save her.
This is the thing, Russell. Like, I had no idea Rachel got up to all this shit in the past because she comes across all sort of preachy and like she wouldn't like in theory hurt a fly or anyone, and then she tells me all this dark shit from her past. I just
I-
assumed you were some sort of bookworm who just, sort of. That's crazy.
I personally never tipped a cow, but
Well, I'm glad to know. It was
I love
something
it.
that went on, yeah.
Our love is God. Let's go get a slushie. Oh, that's a line. Oh, that's right. They're doing like a whole like spread for like Heather in the yearbook now. Oh, hilarious. There you go. Teenage suicide. Don't do it.
It's a good job you're repeating the lines, and I can hear you through hear your because I have to keep it quite low because it's quite late at night here, so
Do
I
you
can't
want me?
hear.
If you're getting a bad feedback, by the way, let me know and I'll turn my TV down.
No, it doesn't matter.
Oh, it's
Hey,
Jason just popping in to say
Jason, welcome
hi.
to the stream.
Oh, thanks for dropping by.
Friend's wedding. Okay, nice. Well, have a good time. Hope it goes well. And we'll probably see you during the week or something.
Mhm.
Yeah, take care. Cheers.
Now, this hat I think is adorable.
Yeah, I don't mind that hat.
That's right. They put her suicide note in the yearbook. God. Oh, that's right. Curtin Ram spreading rumors. Mm-hmm. And you're going to believe Kurt? His name is Kurt.
Jason, did you just post the same message by
Yeah,
mistake?
sometimes. Yeah, they come up a couple of times. I've had that happen to me too.
So it's not an AI impersonating Jason.
Oh no, Laura, no one saw them with Heather before her death.
Oh, she's got the seductive voice working for her.
Is it working for you, Keith?
No. I think I might be a bit old now. Probably like, I don't know, like however old I would have been at this point. Probably Keith.
You would have been a bit too young at this point. If you'd seen this when you were younger, you would have.
I was 8 or 9.
Yeah.
About 8 or 9. Yeah.
Oh my god, the football phone.
Yeah, I love stuff like that. You don't really get quirky shit like that anymore with phones. It would be fun. I am serious, and don't call me Shirley.
I love this. Ik Luger means lying. I'm lying.
Okay. I'll take your word for it. That's another expression I've never heard.
Oh, it's actually German, and my best friend is German, so I do know a few German phrases.
Oh, nice. Okay. I never had the football phone, sadly. I know George from Seinfeld has like a burger phone, one of those or something.
Veronica is playing like willful innocence here. There's no way she actually believes that these bullets are just going to like knock them out. Like this girl is like, she knows what's going on. She's just playing, she's going into her denial, I think.
Yeah, there's been enough clues at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Look at him flicking his gun like he's like Dirty Harry or something.
I know, right? That's right. And again, this is so 80s because they're going to frame them as like killing themselves because they're gay and in love.
Yeah, she's getting into it now.
Oh, yeah, she is.
You know what's funny? Speaking of Dirty
homosexual artifacts. Sorry, what were you going to say?
No, that's fine. I was only going to make a quick point that today Clint Eastwood's wife died. And what's weird is...
that's sad.
Well, it is, but what's weird is she's 61, so she was much younger than him. He's like about 90 or something.
Yeah.
So it's funny how that happens sometimes.
Oh, I love that. I love that the mineral water is like, that's gay. Like only gay guys drink mineral water.
Well, I would say he's got a point, but I don't want any hate in the chat or.
Oh, again, I love this outfit. This outfit is actually so quintessentially 80s. Not you two.
Yeah.
You two suck.
That is a massive W.
Yeah, this is the outfit I think she's wearing on the front here.
Yeah.
With just
Yeah,
without the.
looks like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should I just whip it out? Or yeah, dude, just whip it out. That's hot. That gets me going.
Should I just whip it out? See, my line delivery is better than his, though, at least.
Oh dear. Russell saying he grew up in the 80s.
It's the one with the W like jacket. That's
Ram?
the one I've seen him in things. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think you
though.
have.
Yeah.
Yeah, Russell, I was born in the mid 80s, so I pretty much grew up in the 90s. But I do have some memories of the 80s, very, very young memories.
Whereas I'm an old fossil because I was born in 1980, Russell. So a bit.
Well, I didn't want to be the one to say it, so.
Oh, she's gone.
Oh god, they let one get away.
Happy now.
Yep.
Yeah, no one would miss these dweebs, so they might as well polish them off.
Mm-hmm. She's like, oh, why are you running after him? Now she's like, oh, did I actually just kill this guy? It's like, come on, Veronica, you knew. You had to have known what was going on. I like the music too. Like this actually feels.
He must
sinister,
be getting
so
cold, unless it's a warm day. It might be a warm day.
Yeah, plus he's
it
running.
looks pretty
adrenaline.
warm, to be fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, you can catch him. You were like right behind him a minute ago.
It's his trench coat that's slowing him down.
Yeah, it's David.
See, Kurt's naked. He's more streamlined.
Trench coat, yeah.
Oh come on!
He must just be playing with him because he could have shot him right there.
No, Ram's dead.
This chase scene is pretty funny, actually.
It's fantastic. God, he's like literally 2 feet away from you.
Shoot him in the arse.
He wants
or
Veronica
something.
to do it.
Oh, I see.
So true, Russell. Oh my god, look at the cops getting high!
Oh, is this like the high cop sort of like?
Yeah, that was fantastic. Well, that's one way to put it. Oh, this music's great.
Crappiest cops ever.
Well, I mean, considering
just when
they
you
were
think you've seen the worst movie cops,
I know,
another
right?
pair come along to top it.
Oh no! Oh, he's like, oh, what is this?
Yeah, I really like this music. The score is really good.
The score is really fun.
Whoa. Okay, I'm going back to the police station. I can't catch them. He's
just gonna go. He's all like, "Oh, hello."
What a perv!
I know, right?
You're supposed to be arresting them right now, pal. Bunny rabbit. I clearly haven't watched this movie as much as you because there's lots of these scenes I've forgotten. I did see it at the cinema though when it got like reissued.
That is awesome. I would love to see this at the
like
cinema.
The 30-year anniversary. Yeah.
I love this. Why would they do that?
Yeah. Why?
Love this.
Why suicide?
The mineral water. Oh man. Yeah, Russell. So basically, Christian Slater's character lies to her and is all like, "Oh, these bullets won't actually kill them." But she's definitely. It's kind of like a 50-50. She kind of knew and she was kind of in denial, and yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the humanity.
That's a great line delivery.
Yeah, Laura, you're right.
No.
Like, yeah,
Yeah,
it's like
pretty much every school has them.
Mm-hmm.
Some more than others, but pretty
Yeah,
much
no one is upset that Kurt and Ram are dead. Oh my god, when the cars had the cigarette lighter that you'd push in and then you
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's another relic.
That's old school. Don't smoke, kids. It's so hard to quit. Oh,
see, I'm going off you by the minute. You used to smoke.
Mm-hmm.
And you
Started
just
when I was a
get worse.
teenager.
Smoking is evil.
Yeah, oh, trust me, I know, but I've been 10 years now off the cigarettes, so
Right.
I think that's pretty good. Yeah, I quit just before I turned 30, so I quit when I was about 28.
Oh, wow. Well, that's the key. You've got a long, healthy life ahead of you now. You quit at the right time.
Did not. No, Veronica cracked. Oh, I love this here. Young love.
Shannon looking like she's in a
pact.
Shannon looking like she's in a Culture Club music video.
She looks great. She could just stand right next to Boy George and she'd be fantastic. Yeah. I do love hats, and I kind of am annoyed that hats have disappeared after like the 80s and the 90s because I wear hats very well. Steven gets really annoyed. He gets really jealous because I can.
Yeah, I think you've had one or two hats on our videos.
I should have pulled out an 80s hat for this one.
Respectable. Yeah, respectable.
All of us.
When you have really long hair.
No, this is great.
Brilliant. Like,
no, this line is fantastic. My own flesh and blood. I love this. My son is a homosexual, and I love him. I love my dead gay son.
I love like an Aussie like person delivering that line. That was really funny.
And there is a song in the musical called "I Love My Dead Gay Son." It's fantastic.
Yeah, I think you might have told me about that one.
Love the monocle. Dear diary, my teen angst bullshit has a body count.
I might as well not talk for the rest of the stream, guys, because I can't get a word in edgeways.
Sorry.
I can't even remember what I was going to say like 20 minutes ago.
If only you could just mute me, right, Keith? Then you could be like, no, she's not talking now.
I can.
Rude. No, Laura, she's more just writing about like just her feelings and stuff, and yeah. Well, it's fun to laugh at hippies. Yeah, shut up, Paul.
Yeah, there's so many people in supporting roles who I've seen in other stuff. Like this old guy in this scene I've seen in other stuff. He's got a knack for pointing a pencil in a very provocative sort of way.
Oh, thanks, Laura.
Okay, I'll head off then. Rachel can carry it.
Keith just likes to abuse me. Okay, he thinks that if he's mean enough to me,
I just like some fun sort of quirky sort of lines.
I'm joking. Oh dear. Check out these John Lennon glasses.
Yeah.
Everyone clasp hands. Let's all chant kumbaya.
Yeah, this teacher really has quite a colourful wardrobe, doesn't she?
Yeah, she's brilliant. I love her.
Very sort
Oh
of
my God, look at the
80s
camera.
art school type teacher.
Yeah. Oh, she's definitely the art teacher, isn't she?
If I could get away with carrying a boombox, I think I would now, but
Oh man.
it's just gone. There's no going back. Oh, it's a TV camera. I thought it was a boombox. I thought
I can look, you know what? I can understand how you would be confused. Oh, she's not loving it anymore. She's like, sweetie, I don't want to be your Bonnie anymore.
Just severing his chaos.
Here's the song. Music. Chaos is what killed the dinosaurs, darling. By killing them? Is his color palette with the black and the red giving you Spike vibes? It's giving me Spike vibes. Spike season 2 vibes.
Oh yeah, I can see that a little bit. Fucking hell.
God.
Jesus.
This guy's getting off to his own work. Look at him.
Crumbling buildings. That's like his porn. That's his version of porn. Crumbling.
Him blowing stuff up. Oh my God, this dude is so creepy.
He's so turned on by that videotape as well.
Right? No wonder his son is like a psycho.
Yeah, that explains a lot. Is his mother dead then?
Yep, you're about to find out.
Okay.
There you go. Teenage suicide. Teenage suicide.
Teenage suicide.
Told you it was an actual song. Oh God. Yeah, good call. Okay. Oh, cool. Sexual assault. Get off her. Thank you very much. Oh, come on. You know, when I make my 80s movie bingo card, it's going to have sexual assault on it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, she warned him. She warned him. Don't mess with her. No, she won't.
I hope this isn't... Who the
Are you okay?
No, it's just I've got like a message which has popped up on like YouTube. And I'm a bit curious what the rest of the message says, because it sort of starts off with bored now, and then it says whoever your friend, and then it cuts off. So I have to actually go on the message to see the.
Okay, we're definitely going to have to find out what's going on there.
Is it going to be something complimentary? Is it going to be something insulting?
Oh, here goes Christian Slater trying to.
I'll give you a week's lunch money. I don't want your money. I want your strength.
Oh shit. Okay. Unfortunately, it's complimentary towards you, Rachel, not so much me. Because it's from someone else who likes Scream 3. who's deluded like you.
They've been
Whoever
drinking
your
the Scream
friend
3
is-
Kool-Aid.
Whoever your friend is, give them a hug and tell them they're right. I certainly won't be doing that. I'll be strangling you if anything.
Rude. Look at this. Threats of violence on the stream. Did you hear this, people?
It's just someone's. It's not my channel, or it's someone else's channel who was like she was doing like a Scream 3 watch party.
Oh.
So I kind of commented on her announcing it.
I shop, therefore I am.
Funnily enough, I was editing some clips earlier of like our Scream 3 review, and I'll put that into like the compilation. So that's quite a fun one. Your reaction when I only gave it a 3 was pretty funny. It's also the video where I'm drinking a shot because I had that Scream 2 like shot glass.
That's right. Yeah, I remember that.
It's that video. So it takes me a while to say much because I'm just sort of shooting back the shot, really.
Another hat.
Bloody hell. They're really going for the hats in this film.
Yeah, this one's not so great.
No, I'm not a massive fan.
I'm not a massive fan of this.
That's a bit like a Tom Baker Doctor Who style hat.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great reference, Laura.
Oh yeah, yeah. So when did like the Archie comics start? I take it must
The
be a little
50s.
bit before. Really? I didn't know it
Yep.
quite went back that far. Wow.
Mhm.
What a pointless game croquet is.
And you know Sabrina is spun off from the Archie comics, don't
Yeah,
you?
no, I do know that. Yeah.
But yeah, croquet. It's kind of like we were talking about. Remember, we were talking about boring sports the other day.
Yeah.
This is another one.
So it's a
It's
prime
croquet, Laura.
candidate to end up in the Olympics in a few years. Basically, probably the next one.
Now, see, I love that you can now start to see the red slipping into Heather Duke's outfits because she's becoming the queen bee. So her color palette changes from green to green and red, which I love.
Yeah, good point. The dynamics have changed.
Mm-hmm.
And that's one of the reasons Shannen was such a talented actress, because she could play the different sides of her that way.
Yeah,
She
really
could be
cool 'cause you
really
do still have-
vulnerable and likable, or
Mhm.
she could be actually quite sort of tough and, sort of bitchy. a
Yeah.
little bit.
And you really see that in this movie because you see Heather Duke slowly becoming corrupted by the power of the red scrunchie and becoming, the lead Heather.
Yeah.
Oh, Grams is so young. Burst of cleansing synchronicity. What the hell?
Pardon.
Even Veronica's just like, what?
Those extras just got a pretty easy payday, didn't they? Because they just had
Mhm.
to wave their hands in the air and they got their money for the day.
Oh, poor Martha Dunstock.
Yeah. Gotta feel bad for her. She's really going through it.
Yep.
Ouch.
Eating suicide up with a spoon. They're making it sound like a cool thing to do. Are you trying to tell me it's not a time to
No.
Not to be experimented on the TV, but patronize like bunny rabbits.
I don't patronize bunny rabbits.
Treated like human beings. Is that what you said, little Miss Voice Generation? Just how do you think adults act with other adults? You think it's all just a game of doubles tennis? When teenagers complain that they want to be treated like human beings, it's usually because they are being treated like human beings.
Teenagers, it's the worst time of your life, and I think it's the time when people, it's terrible. Teenagers, they have so much going on. Want some pate? No, I do not want pate, mother. It's goose liver.
Partake in some pate.
Empathy, Heather? Compassion?
Is she dead? No. That's the punchline. She's alive.
Oh, yes, they're trying to imitate the popular people by committing suicide. Yeah. You deserve that, Heather.
This is
ouch.
This is actually quite a good early role to watch Shannen in, because she's actually in it quite a lot, and she does have a decent little like character arc in it. Because I wasn't sure if as the movie went on she disappeared into the background a bit, but it's actually quite a big role. Russell thinks the girl who they bullied at the start is in Friday the 13th Part 2. Could well be. Oh, that's such a 1980s style DJ as well.
Uh-oh. Oh, yes, your name is Madonna.
Holiday.
Of all the Madonna songs to sing.
Like a virgin. Touch for the very first time.
Okay, but I'm not allowed to sing on the stream. Yeah, sweetie, you didn't have sex with him. That's called sexual assault. But okay.
I love the fact that it's just got fun on a poster. And
oh,
then
the top will say big. It's big fun.
Ah, okay. I wasn't sure what poster it was.
All right, Heather, don't get so keen to like bully another person. Oh, that's mean. Poor Heather. Of course she did.
Speaking of like the pate stuff, I can't believe in the end I decided not to have fondue when I was in Switzerland.
Dude!
I just thought it would be too much of a cliche, and but
sometimes you have to embrace the cliche.
Yeah. Well, I plan to go back, so I'll definitely have it next time.
Like when I came to England last time, I was like, I gotta try Yorkshire pudding. So I went to like a good old-fashioned pub and got myself a Sunday roast with Yorkshire pudding.
That's fair enough. Wow. Well, when you come back next time, I'll definitely buy you some Yorkshire pudding.
Awesome.
I'll treat you.
Oh, burn.
Man.
That was a sick burn.
What a monster she's become.
And see, that's the thing, and I love that commentary that like it really can be anyone who can become like the queen bee and let it go to their head.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, I was talking about Shannen, not Rachel, just to be clear.
Then why are you doing it in the school bathroom?
Was that an orange she just dropped?
No, it was pills. She was trying to take a bunch of pills.
Okay.
Heather and Kurt and Ram were murdered. They didn't commit suicide. Probably. Well, yeah, Laura, and see, that's the whole thing. It's like the commentary is it becomes like cool, you know, like.
I love when you're even reciting like incidental lines. Most people just recite the big lines, but Rachel goes the whole hog. It's pretty impressive. Like, if we were watching Beverly Hills Cop, I would know that movie off by heart by now. So I would be doing pretty much every line. Although I might stop short at doing the Michael Jackson joke, because that's something only an African American can sort of do.
Yeah, you've got to be careful. You've got to be like, now, can I make this joke? You got it. Yeah.
Yeah, her hair is pretty, like, sort of flame sort of color in this scene.
Yeah.
It's suddenly a lot more.
Yeah, see, I love it now. She's pretty much full red, which is hints of to show where she's come from.
Yeah, really good.
Oh, that's right. He's getting her to sign this petition because he's nefarious.
The first one, Russell, although the second one is a solid sequel. The recent one was actually better than I expected. And all it had to be was better than Beverly Hills Cop 3. And spoiler, it's better than Beverly Hills Cop 3.
Yeah, the red scrunchie of power is awesome. Yes, Keith should definitely wear a red scrunchie. I agree. Mm-hmm.
I'll do it for Halloween.
Just sign the petition, okay? Don't talk to me like that, okay?
God damn it.
He may have the signature sheet and everything, so why don't you just sign it?
Stop blowing the door wind. Doing my head in. I think because the bathroom window's open, so it's blowing the door.
Heather, why do you jump in the blood? Why are you such a mega bitch?
Because I can be.
Why are you pulling my tape? What do you think? If you wasn't saying anything about Mother Circle, she would still hang out with her teenage friends.
No, she does not want to go out. Feck off.
Along the lines of suicide.
Of course you could. He's always ready for murder at the drop of a hat. Yeah. She's not coming back, dude.
Yeah, you've blown it now, pal.
Oh, what now? What's he done now? What a dick.
That we should keep you away from sharp objects, words, wash doors, chemical, substances.
Oh, see, now he's just getting creepy.
Yeah.
Big fun.
What is that? Is that like a group from around this time, or is it just like?
Yeah, they're the ones that sing the Teenage Suicide song.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, they must have got some major royalties from this film then.
Yeah. Look at him hanging around on a motorcycle like a creeper. Wow, really giving Spike vibes now.
Yeah. How the fuck did he get in the house? The parents must be so drunk that they didn't even notice him. Maybe he's secretly a vampire. Moby Dick.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Have you ever read Moby Dick, Rachel? I'm guessing maybe.
No.
No.
Never tried it.
Is it then it's
What
not your
about
sort
you?
of book, or is it just because it's a really big book, isn't it?
It's just that I've never picked it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, I've read
it.
big books. I read Les Miserables in high school,
Yeah.
and that book's like,
Okay. Yeah. Cool. No, I've seen the movie they did years ago. Pretty good movie. But yeah, I've never read the book. Fucking hell, what a big knife. Jesus. Eek. That's a great shot.
mm-hmm.
Handwriting, and you think I'm going to write another suicide note? You're wrong. You don't get it, do you? Society nods its head.
He likes a good monologue, this guy, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm.
The similarities to Spike continue. He likes a good monologue as well.
Life sucks. Do you remember the line from Carmilla, season 2, when like they've got the fish god and Kirsch keeps calling it Moby Dick, and he comes in and he's all like, "They're gonna kill Moby's dick."
No.
Oh,
That's pretty good. Oh no.
Eskimo.
That's pretty freaky get up for church. Oh, was her favourite book Moby Dick or something?
Apparently.
Okay. Yeah. I love like the 3D style glasses they've got on. He's got such a great voice, this actor.
Life can suck. That would have been interesting, Russell. Look at Heather Chandler and her Beetlejuice get up here.
Well, I've got to admit, even though I have almost no interest in seeing that forthcoming Dexter show, I do think that is good casting, having Christian Slater as Harry. In it. Harry and Sarah Michelle Gellar's in the cast, so.
It's just an extended dream sequence, Laura. I'm not sure why she's dreaming of 3D glasses, but
Dinner.
so there we go.
Oh, the whole movie's a dream. Okay.
No, just that bit.
No, I'm only joking.
Just that bit.
The second greatest diary after Anne Frank's. She's put a
dear.
lot of effort into it.
Oh man, I had a diary when I was a teenager. It's not fun reading it these days.
Well, just throw it out.
I
Put
can't.
one
It's
to-
got.
of your
It's like
like.
it's a,
Okay.
yeah. When I was from
I
about the
get it.
age of 14 to 17, I kept a diary. Only I didn't write dear diary. I just wrote.
Yeah.
Look at him creeping in a window. He really could be a vampire.
I think I probably had a couple at like various times in my life. And yeah. They're hard to keep up, really. I'm gonna get a dose of his own medicine finally.
But I still loved you. I was going to kill you with love.
Well, fair enough. Bit of tough love.
It's a little too tough. God, this guy's nihilistic.
Eventually, his monologuing is going to come back and bite him in the butt, though.
Well, it's about to, because he's literally showing his whole
there's
plan
a
to
time
her.
and place to monologue, and this isn't the right time or place. I do like when Buffy plays with stuff like that, you know, like when Ethan Rain is monologuing in an episode and Giles comes through the door. He's like,
I
"Damn,
love
thought
that
you'd
one.
gone." Yeah.
Someone here. Oh, bugger. I thought you'd gone. It's so good. I also do like the one where Spike's trying to monologue to Buffy and then he falls into an open grave. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
You know, he's all like, I will drink from your neck, Slayer. And then,
So not in the musical episode. A
no,
different.
no.
Oh, yeah,
I think it's
'cause
in
he
season
falls,
5
right.
or
Okay.
something. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's cool. It's also quite funny when he's monologuing and then he gets the electric shock from like the initiative from behind. That's pretty funny.
I should let you take that job off at the mall. Hey, Mom, still alive. Oh. I don't know. I just found my daughter hanging in her room, but sure. Love this music. So good.
Yeah, the music's really good in this film. It just all comes together so well. The music, the casting, the style of the film, the satire. It just all comes together.
Yeah, I love it. It's such a good movie. Decisions a teenager can make.
Speaking of teen movies from around this time, have you ever seen Say Anything?
John Cusack?
Yeah.
No, I don't think I've seen that one.
Yeah. That's a good one, and that one has
Okay.
a bit of a darker turn later on in the film as well.
Oh, cool.
Different than you maybe would expect it to play out.
Just casually walking around with dynamite in my bag. No big deal.
No biggie, yeah.
It's not dangerous at all.
Also, from the one time I watched it, I remember Fast Times at Ridgemont High being quite a dark one, like a bit darker than again you would expect that sort of movie to be. Yeah. Good old Phoebe Cates. Pre. No, it's the same year as Gremlins, I think.
Yeah, I was going to say it would be around
Yeah.
the same time as Gremlins.
Yeah. Mum from Bewitched, Russell says. Is she from that as well then?
What, in here? No. This is just the mum here is just Grams from Charmed. Oh, I think she's reminding Russell of Endora, and I can actually see that, but no, it's a different actress. But I can see why you would think that. If
okay.
It does look a bit similar. Mm.
That's handy, isn't it? Boiler Room being nicely marked on the door for him.
Mm-hmm,
He could have been
I love
looking
when that
for it
happens.
forever, yeah.
I know, right?
Rodney, another terrible
Rodney.
80s style name.
The boiler room.
The
He was very
boiler
excited when he
room.
said that.
Yeah,
Like, the
yeah.
boiler room.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to be freaking out at all.
Ugh. She got you, buddy.
I think Winona Ryder gave plenty of teenage boys heart attacks back in the day, to be fair, Russell.
Probably some teenage girls too.
Probably.
And do the hokey pokey. No, she's gonna come after you, JD. She's awesome. It's the most tame cheerleaders ever. Let's go, let's go, woo! Be aggressive. Be aggressive.
Well, your version is much better. I've got to agree.
Oh dear.
The version was really lame. I think what's funny is like sometimes films like this, and I think it's because it is a really low budget film, but moments like that when he knocked her out looks quite sort of fake because it didn't seem like
did.
but
It didn't seem to land the blow.
No. But and it's just like I think if you've got a bit more money and it's a bit more of a high budget movie, I think you just get proper stunt people in.
Yes,
and it sort of looks better, but it's not a big deal.
You're smoking up under the bleachers. Everyone is going to be able to smell that. At least go outside. Find like a field or something.
Oh, this should be good. Oh, whack
nice.
with the good shot.
Mm-hmm. See, we don't have stuff like that.
That crowd is really easily pleased, I've got to say.
Yeah, we don't do. Oh my God! Enough with the sexual assault. Like, can we please just stop?
He is the villain of the movie.
I know, but like, dude,
it's a dark movie.
I mean, just kind of like, what about this is
Good
telling you that she
need
will kiss
to
her? Like,
Okay, I see what he's doing. I thought he randomly threw himself into some cans there.
Me too, but no, he's.
Yeah. There's
You
a
know what?
method
She's
to his
tough.
madness.
She's awesome. She's leveled up.
Yeah.
Oh, bit of cheerleaders. Show us your undies. Cartwheels. Hope she waxed.
Yeah, yeah. But
Oh, sorry.
so do I, Rachel.
That was
so do I.
that
That's
was a
all I
low that
can
was low
say.
hanging fruit. That was that was a bad one. Oh, I can't help myself.
Memories of the boiler room brawl. No, that's a reference you won't get. It was a wrestling match
Oh, okay.
back in '96. And they're literally fighting
exactly
in
what
the
I think.
boiler room, and you can barely see a thing because it's really dark. So it wasn't the best visual match. Rachel's just being modest. She was the head cheerleader at her school, really.
Oh,
She's
God,
just
no.
being modest.
We don't have cheerleaders here. Thank
Oh,
God.
okay. I don't think we do. I think occasionally you might see them at like sports teams, but you don't really have them at school. No, it's not
No,
really.
we don't have them as well. Like, we don't have things like this. We don't do like pep rallies and stuff like this. Like, you just go and you play your sport and you mind your own business, and that's that.
Yeah, yeah.
Nobody loves me. That is nihilistic.
Yeah. The way he's blowing on his fingers.
Oh, no.
Really getting into it.
But speaking of cheerleaders, Keith, at some point, I think one of my picks will be Bring It On. We'll watch Bring It On.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, by the way, guys, quite recently I agreed that there would be a monthly sort of review that Rachel picks. So we'll get to the first one soon. It's already been voted on. But now I've got to suffer even more because she got the most past me at the quiz. So you've got 10 picks, Rachel, basically.
I know. Oh, trust me. I've been thinking on these. Look, I'm going to get you to watch some good stuff, but I'm also going to torture you with some not so good stuff like Riverdale.
Gotta say, I'd rather watch Riverdale than Scream 3. Bring on Eliza Diskey, yeah. Claire Kramer.
Yes, Eliza's very good
in the same movie. That's pretty.
I mean, she's basically just Faith Light, but she's fun and Bring It On.
Yeah. I still haven't seen Bring It On, so I haven't yet formed an opinion. Oh, damn. I keep forgetting that he's still alive.
It's all right.
Yeah, you look like a homeless person at this point, mate.
You have, Russell? That is impressive if you manage to stick it out for all 7 seasons.
That's
Mad respect, my dude.
Yeah. Holy shit. The stakes are raised again. Oh, could have given her a minute at least. That's harsh. 45 seconds. Oh, is he just going to blow up himself?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, fair enough. That works.
Yeah.
It's almost like it's nihilistic because it's almost what he was destined to do. And now he's just living up to it.
I just kind of like this ending because it's like he comes out and he's like saying, okay, you beat me. I respect it. I'm going to go out this way. And she just watch him go out. So it's almost like a nice little closure to their toxic little love romance thing, isn't it? And I just love that she pulls out the cigarette.
Yeah, you got the red stairs there as well.
Yeah, I noticed like when they were fighting in the boiler room, it was blue, like her color, and
Yeah,
the bomb
and I
was red.
noticed
They had
some
the color.
green stairs earlier, like people
Mhm.
were going
I
down.
love it. She lights her cigarette off the explosion. That's just so badass.
Yeah,
Great.
that's pretty great.
Oh, everything about this movie is so good.
They
She's looking a
always
bit worse
come
for wear
back
though.
for
She
one
could
more
probably use a
scare.
shower.
They certainly do.
Yeah, I just got back. Heather, my love, there's a new sheriff in town. Heather's like, what just happened? Aww. Oh, so
Very
good.
good. Yeah, I think that might be the first time I've seen it since I saw it at the cinema, like when it came out for the anniversary. Like, not at the time, people, because I was 8 or 9. So I definitely didn't see it in the cinema at the time. Oh, Renee Estevez, who's of course Amelia's sister. She's in The West Wing as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she plays like one of the assistants in The West Wing.
Female stoner.
Absolutely. Yeah, all sorts of people in the cast.
So I don't know if it was actually filmed, but there is an alternate ending to this movie that was at least scripted. So originally, this movie had a much more nihilistic ending. Originally, JD actually blew up the school, and the last scene was all of the cliques together in heaven, like mingling, kind of like he said.
Oh wow, yeah, that is even darker.
Yeah, but whoever it was, the studios or whatever, said no, you cannot kill an entire school. That is way too nihilistic. And quite frankly, I think it may have been a tad too nihilistic. I think this ending is good. I think this suit. I mean, I get that the whole movie is, is kind of, they are exploring nihilism, but I think that may have been a tad too.
I think they went with the right ending.
Yeah, I do too.
Because I do I think his character, there is shades of grey there. Because I definitely feel a bit sorry for him because as I said, you can see that he's got it from the father.
Oh yeah, yeah. And then when you find out that his mother pretty much committed suicide by walking into a building that his dad was about to blow up, and and I think at the end of the day, we have to remember, even though he looks 25, he is only a teenager, So yeah, I know. I love that movie. I just think it's so clever, and it's so hard, I think, sometimes to do black comedy because you have to like walk a very thin line of like, are we being funny or are we being mean or are we being too dark? And I think that this movie like just perfectly gets that balance of like black comedy and just mixes it so well. And I think all the performances, Winona's a great lead. Shannen was fantastic in that supporting role. Like you said, it was really great to see her go from like kind of the wallflower Heather to being like the main scrunchy Heather. So that was cool. And had a lot of fun.
Yeah, very
you enjoyed it
movie.
watching this time around?
Yeah, very good. Yeah, I think over time, I just Yeah, I think over time I just get more into it really because I think over years, as you notice new things about it, it does go up, sort of thing. Because when you
Yeah.
watch it and you're quite young and stuff, I think you enjoy it, but you don't necessarily love it in the way you might
Mm.
do later on because you get more out.
Well, I was kind of like that because I saw it as a teen and then I didn't see it for years and years and years until I found this
Mm.
copy. And then when I sat down and rewatched it as like an adult, it was just like, oh my God, it was like so much richer and so much greater and
Yeah,
just really fun. So that was a really fun watch.
yeah,
A little honoring Shannon. I'm
yeah.
doing over on Tumblr they're doing a Prue Appreciation Week, so I'm making some graphics for that. And just
Oh,
kind of,
that's a great
yeah,
idea. That's
enjoying
lovely.
it.
Yeah,
Bethany with Shannen Doherty.
yeah. Okay.
Interesting. Yeah, she's got a lot of the thing is it's interesting with Shannon. She's got a lot of stuff from like the 90s where I think she did a lot of like TV movies and things like that. So she actually does have quite a lot in her resume. But I mostly just know her from Charmed, 90210 and Heathers.
Yeah, it's probably same for me. I mean, the movie I was talking about the other night, which is like one of her kind of made for TV, not so great movies, but which I'm just going to do like a commentary on Patreon if I can find the movie, that is. But it's
Is it Satan's School for Girls?
no, it's not that one.
Oh, okay.
Well, I did think of that because I know she's in that, and
Mhm.
obviously you being a fan of that kind of thing, I'm guessing that's like a guilty pleasure for you.
Oh
guys.
yeah, I haven't seen it in like 20 years.
It's a
but
pretty bad movie. I
It was a
remember,
pretty bad
but-
movie,
but
yeah.
No, no,
It was pretty crap.
The one I'm thinking of, which I just watched at the time, just because I was obviously a Shannen Doherty fan, it's called Blindfold Acts of Obsession.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It's no, it is pretty bad. It's actually got Judd Nelson in from the
Oh,
Breakfast Club.
okay.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
plays
yeah.
like her husband in it, and the whole setup is that they go to like a sex therapist because they're having problems with their marriage, and
course.
at the same time, there's a serial killer on the loose. And it's one of these things. If you've seen any of these straight to like video type films, you know exactly who the serial killer is going to turn out to be very early in the movie.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
but it's one of those. I mean, at the time, I just watched it because I really liked Shannen Doherty, and it was a film she was in, and so I'm thinking of maybe doing a commentary of it at some
Cool.
point. And I've not really seen more rats in a while because I think, and she's got a decent sized role in that because she's like the sort of love interest, I think, to the main character. So I think she's in that quite a lot. And I tend to prefer earlier Kevin Smith to later Kevin Smith, I think,
Yeah,
in
definitely.
general. So we'll see, but that'll be.
Laura, I just looked up Girls Just Want to Have Fun, and oh my God, like, how have I not heard of this movie? It's got Shannen Doherty, Sarah Jessica Parker, and Helen Hunt, and it's from 1985.
1985. Oh, okay.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure I've heard of that movie, but I had no idea she was in it. No.
No, that's a cast.
Interesting. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Cool.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah. Fun one. And yeah, more live streams to come, so look out for that later in the week. Yeah, no, I don't think I've seen it, Russell. I think I've heard the title before, but never really seen it. And yeah, pretty good cast in it by the sounds of it. Yeah. Okay. Well, thanks, guys. This was fun, and we'll be back with more live streams soon. So keep checking the channel for updates and things. And yeah, thanks for hanging out with us, and look out for more later in the week. Have a good weekend, and we'll see you guys again soon. Goodbye.
See you later, guys.
See you, Russell. See you, Laura. Take care.